Hey y'all, hey, welcome to Journey Through the Rain. I am your host, Ashley Doyle, and I am so excited to be here, y'all. I have fought this for a couple of years. I had a blog, it was called Journey Rain, and I stopped it a couple of years ago, and God put it in my heart to do a podcast. And at that time, I wanted to burn every podcast equipment I saw because I just felt like there were so many people that was talking and not enough of it was edifying or substantial or had anything of value. I got to a point where I was like, I can either continue to complain about the lack of quality and valuable information that is being put out in this world, or I can be obedient to what my father already told me to do, which is open my mouth and preach his word. And so I'm not a preacher. Whoa. And like the way that came out. But I am supposed to help teach his word, his written word. I believe that as much as his Rhema word is also important, what he is actively saying is important. I do believe that there is high significance in what he has already said in his word. And so I'm excited to get into the Bible with you guys. I have been studying on my own time. And there's things that I still am in awe or in shock where I'll be like, what? Every time I read it. I have done like the yearly Bible plans a couple of times, and I still feel like there's so much in the Bible where you cannot read it one time and be like, you know everything. You don't know everything, I promise you. Because God is always revealing himself in different seasons of our lives. And so that's why it's called Journey Through the Rain. We are journeying through life seasons, and we are walking with God on that. We are making sure that we are intentional with our relationship with God. We are making sure we are intentional with our relationship with Jesus Christ and who we know him to be. Because there's a lot of conversations surrounding who Jesus is. And so because those things are coming up, because people are actually unsure of what they actually believe, this is why this podcast is so important to me. Because I see my brothers and sisters in Christ, when someone gives them opposition, they really don't know what they believe. They don't have a solid foundation. And it's because all they've gone off of is what grandma said or what mama said or what this pastor said and what that pastor said. And they don't read for themselves. And so I want this to be an opportunity for us to read together. I also want this opportunity to relate with one another and understand that you are not alone when you go through your tests and trials in your journey. You are not alone in that. Our Bible talks about that in Revelation, that in the end times we will defeat the enemy by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And so I do believe that this is a place where we are able to share testimony. And I also believe that this is a place where we are able to dig into the Bible and understand what God says about himself, what God says about us, and we have a firm and solid foundation to counteract anything the enemy throws at us. And so I'm super, super excited to be here with y'all. It has taken a journey to get here, but I'm excited that I'm finally here. And so y'all will start seeing more videos coming soon, probably like within the next like week or two. I'm going to start recording because I feel like I have delayed being obedient so much that like I just have to go. I got to start strong, because if I don't, y'all, it's gonna be like another couple of months. I don't know, but like I really wanna get in here because I really feel like there's so much chatter. There's so much chatter going on, and people are unsure, and people are turning to other things because no one's able to give answers. And I feel like it's because people they don't have enough outlets, or they don't have enough sources when it comes to biblically sound podcasts, biblically sound teachers. And so I'm going to help share the gospel however God sees fit, whatever that means, whatever that looks like. This podcast will consistently be evolving, because I'm going to allow God to do fine tuning on his own time. and whenever he feels ready. I think I have tried to be maximally prepared for this, and he has humbled me every step of the way. And so I just want to share that with you guys, that I'm super excited about Journey Through the Rain, because I cannot wait to be able to communicate with you guys, commune with you guys, and just, I don't know, I'm just so excited. So I love y'all already. I'm praying for y'all already, and I just ask that the Lord continues to keep his hand on this, because I feel like this is an intentional sacred space that he has me entering into. So yeah. And I, like, y'all, for real, I was reluctant to do this because the weight that this is, y'all, I've dealt with some stuff, okay, in my life. And so when I see something that weighs a lot, I don't walk into it haphazardly. When I see that this is something that weighs, I don't, honestly, I wanted to run. I didn't want to do it. I'm gonna be honest. Transparency, all right? We transparent around these parts. My journey here wasn't easy. My journey here, I wanted to turn around multiple times. I told God no a couple of times. I told him okay, and then like delayed it a couple of times, because when something weighs heavy, be prepared for the attack. Be prepared for what the enemy gonna try to throw at you. And I have been under attack my entire life. So like walking into this, I was like, I'm over it. I don't feel like going through any more attack. I don't feel like going through any more tests and trials. But I'll be fine with, I'll just dig me a little hole over there. I'll live my life. Lord, these people don't want to listen anyway. But God is continuously reminding us that it ain't about us. And they crucified him. They beat him. They persecuted him. They persecuted the disciples. Persecution is a part of the walk. It's a part of the walk. So, and it's so funny because I was just listening to something that Jackie Hill Perry and Preston Perry was talking about on their podcast, and it described exactly how I felt. I think this last couple of months, I've really been like, Lord, I've been coasting. I've been coasting, and I'm okay with, like, I had, like, it was a whole lot going on. So like the last 8 weeks, I really been like, Lord, I just wanted a break. I just needed a break. I needed a break to feel like I didn't have to do anything. And even in that, it was constant reminders of like, but you know what you got to do. And so this is me being obedient in my journey. And so y'all know off tops, I'm not perfect at all. At all. Now, do I tell God no all the time? No. That was like just like once or twice where I was like, I just don't want to do it. Like, I just don't want to. Do I have to? Like, I don't want to. They don't even like what I gotta say. I'm pleading with him. You know what I mean? So, anyway, love y'all. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Bye.